You think you know America's story? Think again. The textbooks credit Rome, Britain, and France. But what if some of the founding ideas of the United States came from powerful African empires long before the first European ship ever landed? This is the part of American history they don't teach. Welcome to LearnAfricaTV. Today, we uncover the hidden African empires whose governance, knowledge, and resistance helped shape modern America. From Kemet to Mali, Songhai to Benin, these weren't primitive tribes. These were organized nations with complex systems of law, trade, and education. Yet in American history books, Africa is either absent or reduced to slavery and poverty. But African societies practiced democratic councils, oral constitutions, and checks on power centuries before the U.S. Constitution was written. Why don't we learn this? Because history has long centered on European achievements, erasing Africa's role in shaping American identity. In pre-colonial Igbo society, democracy wasn't an experiment, it was a way of life. Councils, public input, leadership by consensus. Sound familiar? Even Benjamin Franklin studied African civic systems and admired their oral traditions and community ethics. These weren't inspirations. They were blueprints. Mansa Musa's Mali wasn't just rich in gold, it was rich in knowledge. Timbuktu held more books than most European cities, and African scholars led advancements in law, astronomy, and theology. Enslaved Africans brought more than labor, they brought ideas, systems, and innovation that would influence American society for centuries. Ever heard of Carolina gold rice? It didn't grow itself, and colonists didn't invent it. Enslaved Africans from Senegambia brought rice-growing expertise, transforming the American South's economy. It was African knowledge, not just African labor, that built America's agricultural wealth. Even under the weight of slavery, Africans preserved the philosophies of empires like Kongo and Dahomey. They shaped black churches, inspired resistance movements, and birthed music forms like jazz and gospel. From rhythm to rebellion, the spirit of African kingdoms lived on. It's time to rewrite the narrative. African empires weren't footnotes, they were architects. Without their contributions, America's story is incomplete. So next time someone tells you about America's roots, ask them, what about Africa? This opened your eyes, don't keep it to yourself. Like this video if you believe African history deserves the spotlight. Share it to help support Africa education and to restore Africa's voice. Comment below, Africa was always great. Subscribe to Learn Africa for more powerful stories that were never told in school. Learn Africa, history reclaimed. Identity restored.